I am your motivational speaker, and you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers, also known as Queen Boss Lady. So, the message that I have for you guys today is something didn't happen on someone else's timing, so they feel like it's never going to happen for you. Yes, people put a time limit on when things should happen in your life. People put a time watch on when God should bless you. People put a timer on when you're supposed to be who God called you to be. And since it did not happen in their timing and on their time, as if there's someone, a God or someone important, because things did not show up in your life that God promised you on their time, they feel like God is a lie. You're a lie. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. And the reason why they feel this way is because they put their trust in your money. We could just keep stealing from this person. We could just keep conning this person because, if God loved them, why would God be letting us do this? Well, if God was supposed to make this person, successful, why aren't they successful? And they're thinking like, oh, our magic is working, our power is working, our delays are working, the mountains and the stumbling blocks that we place in front of this person is working, They're thinking that God is a God that shall lie. Not only are they thinking that, they're trying to telepathically send you that too as well. And these are the people that didn't put their trust in God, but they put their trust in your money. They put their trust in your testimony. They put their trust into you failing and not succeeding. They put all their trust into that. And because things didn't happen for you when they were supposed to happen at the time that they wanted it to happen, they feel like they've won. They feel like God is a liar. They feel like they have finally proved that God can be defeated, because why haven't these things manifested in your life? So this is what they put their trust in. This is what they put their all into. Somebody feels like they watch the time every day. It's like, oh, didn't happen today, because it's not going to happen. Like, this is how they speak over your life and over your situations. And they GS you so much to the point where they try to keep track of every little tab, every little nick, every little cranny, every little thing, to try to keep you in a cycle, to even try to convince you that it's not gonna happen. Oh, today is yard day, so let me hurry up and finish this video. But they're actually trying to convince themselves and to convince you, because they like, I know we gonna get it. I know we gonna get this blessing. God ain't gave it to him yet. God ain't gave it to her yet. So I know we can trust in this blessing. They didn't put their trust in their own work, the works of their hands. They didn't put their trust in God. They didn't put their trust in doing something for themselves. They didn't even put their trust in their own finances, but they put their trust into your finances. They put their trust into your dreams. They put their trust into your vision, because they don't have a vision for themselves. They don't have a vision for themselves. All they know is pick somebody and follow that somebody. Follow what they say. Follow what they do. And these people know that they can't control you. You're not finna march to the beat of their drum. So they feel like, oh, well, you know, so we'll just delay you, derail you, betray you. Because we don't trust in what God wants to do in your life. We don't agree with what God wants to do in your life. Oh, God wants to do these wonderful, magical things in your life. Well, we the people don't agree with it. So we're gonna protest and we're gonna fight against it and we're gonna throw magic and we're gonna do all of this. And we're gonna say that your God is a God that lies. Where is your God now? Where is your God now? Type energy that these people are feeling about you. They're saying, where is your God now? Because they have put all their trust into your money. They have put all their trust into stealing from you. Your money, your money. Your money. Oh my God, I just made up a new word. They try to steal your money. That's money and energy put together. They tried to steal it at one time. Your money. Yes, baby. Now run that up. And we're going to sit with that. They tried to steal your money. Your money and your energy just combined it together. That's what they doing. That's what they did. And then they have the nerves to say, oh, well, where's your God now? Where is your God now that we have your paperwork? Or where is your God now that you were supposed to get this but you didn't? Or where is your God now that you were supposed to? And they're saying this because they are minions. They are minions for their father, and it's always a fight. It's always a battle with them. It's always, you know, light versus dark. And if it's not, they will create this battlefield. They will make it a light and a dark thing in every situation about everything, because these people put their trust in your money. They put their trust into their own timing. They didn't put their trust in God's timing. They put their trust in their own timing. So they gave God a year to do whatever he said he was going to do for you. They gave God a whole year to do what he said he was going to do for you. Oh, they go and get a reading done on you and then give God an ultimatum. Oh, well, God, you got a year to give this person that, and if you don't, And these people literally have been watching the clock, the time, the year, the hour. My hair standing up straight on my. Somebody gave it the year, the time, the hour, the seconds, and when it didn't happen, when they said it should have happened. And a lot of these people wanted these miracles and these blessings to happen in your life while they were in your life, so that they can use you and abuse you and steal from you. A lot. And that's why a lot of these people got mad and ghosted you, because they went and got a reading done on your destiny only to get mad and pissed off as to what they heard. Only to get mad at what the reader told them. Only to be your friend, just sitting, waiting around, watching the clock, waiting on your blessing. That's the only reason why these people was your friend. And they so dumb, because God said, I see these hyenas waiting in the cut, being your friend, just waiting on your blessing, because you don't know these people when they got a reading done on you. You don't know that you got a big blessing coming. You don't know that. But they do, because they went and got a reading done on you. Only to get mad. They already didn't like you. Then they go get a reading done on you. Now they can't stand you. Now they hate you. Now they want to curse you and hex you. Nobody told you to go get a reading done on somebody else. See, that's what happened when you get in somebody else's lane instead of staying in your own lane. That's what happened when you look at somebody else's problems before you look at your own. That's what happened when you look at somebody else's life before you look at your own life. Then they sit back and they wait and they wait and they wait. And they throw shots and they try to belittle you for what you ain't got. All of a sudden, and you'll notice it's all of a sudden, it's after they go get the reading done. All before, they wasn't saying little slick shots. They wasn't saying, oh, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. Whatever they doing, whatever type of energy they be giving you, whatever type of time they was on, it's you could just feel a change and a shift when somebody go get a reading done on you. And then they come back around you, and then they're blurting out things that they never blurted out before. You know, all of a sudden, you done been knowing this person 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. And those 7 months before was a different person. Then when they got this reading done on you, now they're a totally different person. They come around you talking about you know, you just doing the same stuff that you've been doing. Now they got shots to fire at you. You been cooking Sunday dinner, right? Every Sunday, everybody come to your house and cook and eat, and you know, kids play, have a good time, and everything goes well. Now this Sunday after the reading done, and they don't want to got a reading done on your ass. The reader like, yeah, this person gonna be a real famous chef, not no any type of chef. This person gonna travel the world cooking for celebrities and being in rooms and being, you know, around people that's way more upscale, and you know, yeah, this person gonna travel the world. They gonna be rich. They gonna be a millionaire based off of cooking, and they're gonna be a real chef, a book chef. And now they come back this weekend, this Sunday, and they, you've never said you was a chef. You've never called yourself a chef. Those words never came out of your mouth. You just, you know, you don't even have to say you like to cook. You just roll it out. They know you like to cook. Your family, friends know you like to cook. That's your thing. That's why everybody let you do it. But now, this Sunday, so what, you think you a chef or something? And you like, I never thought that. I just like cooking, but now that you said something, I think I could be a chef. You know what I'm saying? Then they get mad because now they done put that, you know what I'm saying? Now you done jumped the motherfucking gun and told this person something about themselves that they didn't even know. They just doing what they love to do and not competing while doing it. They'll do that too. They'll want you to get into a competitive mode, sports mode, about your blessings, about your money, about things that's supposed to happen on your timing. Well, you should be doing this, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this. Well, how do you know? Why all of a sudden you've been knowing these people years and months, and now they feel like they know what's best for you in your life, but all before things were just, you know, fine and easy going. But now they know that they went and got a reading done on you, and you're gonna be a multi-millionaire. Oh, no, you shouldn't do that. You should do this. You shouldn't do that. You should. They think you they thing on the screen. They think you a fucking puppet. But all before, they've been letting you, you know, you an adult. So why, ask yourself this, why does one want to have so much control over another fucking adult? Let's just run that up and sit with that for a minute. You got to think, why does one want to have so much control over another adult? I am not talking about children. I am speaking about adults that want control and power over you. Because, see, they want you doing this over here. They want you to stop doing that. Because if you keep doing that, that's what's going to bring you your M's. So they try to do some type of control, control techniques. Oh, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this. Oh, you selling dinner plates, girl? You shouldn't be selling dinner plates. You should be selling this. Oh, that's how much you charge for them? No, you shouldn't charge that much. You should charge this much. They wanna see, and I'm hearing like test dummies. They be test dummying you to see if they can get you to do what they're telling you to do. Let me test this person. Let me give them something to do and see if they do it. Not me. I will not perform. I'm just not. And I'm gonna just give you an example. That's what witches do. They try to make sure you can listen and follow directions so they can steer you off your path. They try to get you to trust them. This is how they get you to trust them, by talking about God. By talking about God, saying they love God, saying how much God is this, and prayer. That's how they deceive people. That's how they're able to get close enough to you to determine what time you should have something that God said is yours. They hate God. They're envious of God. They're jealous of God. They're mad at God because God didn't choose them to be a successful cook, or God didn't choose them to travel the world, or God didn't choose them. So they're mad at God. They got some imaginary beef going on with God. They want all the smoke with God. They can't get to him. They can't slap God, but they can get to you. And they blaming God for situations that they put themselves in. They blaming God for paths that they chose. Decisions that they made. They mad and they want to blame God. God, it's your fault. If you would have chose me to be a professional chef and travel the world, but you don't even like to cook. You can't even boil water. So how is it that you want to so desperately fit somebody else's shoe size? When you don't even like to cook, you don't even like to boil water. But they be so hell-bound bent on destroying you because what God has for your life. And they'll come right into your energy and say, yeah, I love God. We love God. We love the Lord. Praise him all day. Yeah, just to, and you like, oh, okay, you like God like me. Okay, I'm only want to affiliate myself with people that like God or something like that. Maybe this is a church setting or something like that. Whatever setting it is. And it could be a church set. And these women in this church, they all snakes. Maybe you gonna be a pastor. You gonna be a way better pastor than them. You gonna really lead the flock, right? Oh, these people is mad. They wanna touch you and lay hands on you and try to curse you. They wanna touch you, talking about praying on you, and they praying on you, praying for your downfall, praying they get your blessings. These women in the church watching you and stalking you so much because they have went and got readings done. And then they go and set a timer on when you're supposed to receive your blessing. And like I say, these dummies, they so dumb, they sit in your energy, and instead of them being the same, they whole energy change. They cannot take it. And that's what they get for going to get readings done on other people. And then the weight on them be so heavy that because you wasn't supposed to bear that information, baby. That wasn't information for you. But since you got it, Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? They're gonna try to destroy it. They're gonna try to delay it. They're gonna try to stop it just so they can prove that God is a liar. That God ain't got no power. He ain't got no authority. He ain't. That's the only thing. These devils, these minions, these people of the dark. That's the only thing they're out to prove. Is that they can defeat. They are good. They do have a purpose here, and they feel like their purpose is to come against God's people. Since God didn't choose them. They will deceive people by saying they love God and they fear God and prayer and worship, but it's only to draw in the innocent souls, just so they can read on you and spy on you and then put their trust into your money, only for them to sit down and calculate and time things. Oh, this person is supposed to be married last year, and they're not married. So that means our magic is working. This is how they're thinking. God did not show up in this person's love life. We've been able to keep this person single for decades. And this person still thinks God is real. This person still believes in God. How? When we're controlling their life. Because they base everything off of their timing and not God's timing. They sit back and say, well, if he was going to do it, he would have did it. Then these people want to sit back and say, well, it didn't happen. So it ain't gonna happen, and we could just keep attacking this person. And we could just keep using the shield of God. We could just keep, saying that we love God and we serve God, but we only do that to get close to attack God's real people. And these are those people in church and in your family and your friends that have went and got readings done on you, and then they get devastated. Then they come around you with this weird ass energy, and they be calling out shit that you didn't even know about. Oh, you somebody that like to dress. They don't want to got a reading done on you. Know you finna get married. Oh, now you want to dress up like you got a husband or something. Who you trying to look all good for? Who you trying to impress? And it's like, You've been dressing like this since you was able to dress yourself. You been that fly. You put that shit on. But now all of a sudden, now you think you married. You think you a millionaire. You think you're a star. You think you're when you never thought those thoughts. But now, since you said, I'm acting like a chef, you just planted a seed and you just woke this person up. This person is like a chef. I never thought about being a chef, but now I am. You see how God used the enemy? Now you back in culinary school. You done went to school for culinary arts. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but for food. You done got your certificate. Now you catering. You see what them do? You see how God used the enemy to deliver. Because you wasn't even thinking about being a chef. You was just thinking about, I love cooking. Me and my family get together every Sunday, so I love cooking and they love eating my food. You wasn't thinking about being going into the fashion industry. You just like putting it on. You like putting things together. You like mixing. You like fashion, that's your thing. You wasn't thinking about being a stylist. And to these people, these devils that's been watching you, these people in your church, these people in your community ran up on you. Also, you think you're a fashionista, huh? You think you know fashion, huh? What, you think you a runway model? No, I didn't think that, but since you just said it, it's like resonating with my spirit or something. Thank you. That's what the fuck I'm finna go do, y'all. That's what I'm finna go do. Thank you. Y'all need to be thanking these people for going to get readings done on you. And then you got another group that do spell work and try to keep you sleep, right, to who you really are. And the devil and these minions run right up on you and tell you everything that was said at the reading. And now they have planted this seed in your head, and you really own this shit, and you really pursuing this shit. You like, I was just thinking, singing in your house, you singing in your shower, you singing in your car, you singing in your, you just sing for your kids or sing around the house. This person really got a reading done on you. They know you're going to have a singing opportunity or something. They get around, you think you're Beyonce, huh? No, but now that you said it, I probably could start a little YouTube channel and put my little vocals out there. Just, do what I love. And you just walk off like, these people so. That's what they get for putting their trust in your money, in your blessings. Putting their trust into something that belongs to you. Not only did they put their trust in something that belongs to you, they put a timer on it. Y'all, they gave God a timer to do what he gonna do in your life. And then when he don't do it, they think they can come in your energy and laugh at you and pick at you. I heard a race car driver. So you could even be in the cars. And you just like putting cars together or something like that. Racing them. You just doing what you love. And when you're doing what you love, you don't mind helping other people. You don't mind extending. You don't mind that overflow. These people go get a reading done on you. You're going to be a race car driver. Known around the world. Now they come around you. Oh, you think you all that. Because you know how to fix cars. And it's like, Rob, this me, dog. I just fixed your car last week. I fixed your wife's car. I'm just chilling, dog. What you on? Nah, you think you better than everybody. I never thought that. But since you said it, maybe if I did think I was better than somebody, I would get further than somebody. I would get further along. Because I never thought those thoughts. Y'all, the real God, the real Most High is using these devils to replant. And I'm getting to replant seeds that was damaged, unfertilized, wasn't growing. These seeds are planted again and they're growing. And they're planted by the ops, by the enemies. Because they just can't cool it down. You gotta slow it down. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna fall in love. Cool it down. You better slow it down. Ooh, watch out. 'Cause you're gonna fall in love. Slow it down. Cool it down. Ooh, watch out. They gonna crash out. They cannot help it. They cannot help it. 'Cause you're gonna fall in love. Cool it down. Slow it down. Ooh, watch out. Y'all, I gotta play when I get off here. Oh. And all I keep thinking about is her in my arms. and I'll never be the same until she is mine. My friends keep telling me, and my friends keep telling me to slow it down, and I always just keep messing around. I don't know if in the words what it sound right now. Yeah, enjoy y'all day. To the next video. I care for you guys, okay?